Hi, I'm Ajit Pai.
This is a guy who just sold my right to watch a man dress up as his dog's favourite chew toy without being interrupted in the middle and directed to whatever site is funding my ISP's sloppy Christmas party. The end of net neutrality happened yesterday with Office tryhard and everyone's least favourite guy to carpool with, FCC Chair Ajit Pai, making it all possible. Net neutrality, you know, the thing that has been trending, albeit misspelled. Well, we reserve the right to misspell free from obstruction, damn it, which is a basic legal requirement that internet service providers or ISPs must treat all traffic equally. Meaning basically your Netflix and chill plans would only fail because of your incompetent chat-up lines.
I said we should date sometime, you know, socially. Go out and kick it.
And not because your provider decided to slow down your service in order to direct you to another site that they fund. And before you know it, you're trying to YouTube Red and chill. And we all know this guy isn't going to get anyone in the mood. With this vote, commercial ISPs like Cox, Comcast, AT&T and Verizon will be free to block content, throttle users' internet use and prioritize their own services at the expense of competitors. This is something they've already done discreetly in the past.
There have been some examples of ISPs blocking certain things. The Google Wallet was blocked, Skype was blocked.
And from alt-right demogorgons to mathematicians in Mesquite, this decision will impact far and wide, especially, and listen for the irony here, those who already pay more out of pocket each year due to soaring internet package prices. Like say customers in areas such as Arkansas, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, Ohio, Arizona, Louisiana, Nevada, and Oklahoma, who have all over the past few months seen Cox, the primary ISP in those states, institute a 1 terabyte data gap to customers. Not to mention that a couple months after bumping customers from an unlimited service to one that's metered, Cox is introducing a new unlimited broadband add-on which costs $50 on top of the basic plan. This kind of price increase is a pain in the ass any day of the week, but imagine seeing this increase then having to pay extra just to access certain sites that are not supported by said ISP. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't those states mostly red states? Could it be that people who voted to make America great again are in line to be the ones who suffer most from a Trump-imposed decision? Shocking, right? And what makes it worse for US consumers is that markets for internet access here are far less competitive than they are in, say, Europe. I knew I should have stayed home. Damn American dream. Here, 51% of Americans only have one ISP to choose from. So even if those people don't like how their ISP is behaving, they have nowhere else to go for internet service. But don't you worry, Commissioner Pai has a bulletproof plan to minimize the risk that ISPs will do this. He says he will ask them not to, in good faith. He may even make them pinky swear, because no one is more trustworthy than a faceless multi-billion-dollar corporation, right? It's open season for them. This move follows suit with the Trump administration's campaign promise to fuck over everyday people as a means to make it easier for large corporations to refuel their private jets, tax-free of course. With the FCC led by Pai-hard, who coincidentally happens to be a former Verizon attorney, we will likely see a wide-ranging dismantling of not only the internet safeguards put in place by the Obama administration, but also many of the protective measures that have been embedded in the World Wide Web since its invention in 1989. What a year, man. I was born that year. As one expert put it, net neutrality is the secret sauce that has made the internet awesome. Or used to, anyway. And now, thanks to the Trump administration, of course, that secret sauce, the lifeblood of a vibrant, robust, and free internet, is being drained away. And all this, despite 83% of Americans, a more than 5-to-1 majority, objecting to the repeal of net neutrality. This is democracy. Follow me on Instagram at Francis M. Maxwell, and on Twitter also Francis M. Maxwell. Like and share the video. Continue to resist.